Success isn't about making one giant leap. It's about making tiny improvements every single day. This is called the 1% rule, and it's the secret behind lasting success in health, wealth, relationships, and personal growth. Most people think success happens overnight, but the truth is, it happens gradually, then suddenly, through small daily habits that compound over time. Imagine if you got just 1% better every day. That might not sound like much, but over time, it adds up. In a year, instead of being just 365% better, you'll be 37 times better, all thanks to compounding growth. But here's the problem. Most people set big goals, try to do too much at once, and burn out. They quit because they don't see instant results. The real key is small, consistent improvements that build momentum over time. The science behind the 1% rule. Let's break this down with some simple math. If you improve by 1% daily, that's a 1.01x increase per day. Over 365 days, that becomes 37.78x growth. But if you get 1% worse each day, by skipping workouts, wasting time, or making bad choices, you don't just stay the same. You decline exponentially, ending up at 0.03x your original level in a year. This principle is why small habits matter more than big efforts. Neuroscience backs this up. Every time you repeat an action, your brain strengthens that neural pathway, making it easier the next time. This is called neuroplasticity, and it explains why new habits feel hard at first, but become second nature over time. Example, if you've ever learned a new skill, like playing an instrument or riding a bike, you struggled in the beginning. But with consistent practice, it became effortless. That's the 1% rule in action. 5 ways to apply the 1% rule in your life. 1. Start small and focus on tiny wins. Forget overnight success. The goal is to make small, sustainable changes. If you want to get in shape, don't start with an intense 2-hour workout. Start with 1 push-up today, 2 tomorrow, and build up from there. If you want to read more, don't force yourself to finish a book in one sitting. Start with 1 page per day. Over time, these small habits will naturally grow. This is exactly how Sir David Brailsford transformed the British cycling team. By focusing on 1% improvements, like better bike seats, improved nutrition, and optimized sleep, they went from 0 Olympic medals in a century to dominating the sport in just 5 years. 2. Track progress and stay accountable. It's easy to forget how much you're improving. That's why tracking your progress is crucial. Use a habit tracker, journal, or app to log small wins. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, suggests using a habit tracker where you cross off each day you complete a habit. The goal? Never break the chain. Example, Jerry Seinfeld, the legendary comedian, used this exact strategy. Every day he wrote a joke, he marked an X on his calendar. Seeing the streak kept him motivated. 3. Stay consistent, even when you don't see immediate result. Think of progress like an ice cube melting. If a room starts at 26 degrees Fahrenheit, you don't see the ice melting at 27 degrees, 28 degrees, or even 31 degrees. But at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, everything changes. Success works the same way. You might not see progress at first, but if you stay consistent, a breakthrough will happen. Example, Warren Buffett didn't become a billionaire overnight. He started investing at 11 years old, reinvested profits, and let his wealth compound over decades. His biggest gains happened later in life due to the snowball effect. 4. Focus on systems, not just goals. Goals set direction, but systems create results. If you want to become a writer, don't just set a goal to publish a book. Build a system where you write for 10 minutes every day. Instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, build a system where you exercise 10 minutes daily and make 1 healthier meal choice per day. The difference? Goals are temporary, but systems create lasting change. 5. Trust the process and keep going. Here's the truth. Most people quit too soon. They expect immediate results and get frustrated when they don't see progress. But lasting success takes time. Think about bamboo growth. It grows underground for years before it suddenly shoots up 90 feet in a few weeks. Your progress works the same way. Even when you don't see results, small actions are building momentum beneath the surface. Trust the process and keep improving by 1% every day. Massive success comes from small, consistent improvements. The 1% rule is simple. Get slightly better every day, and over time, the results will be extraordinary. If you want to be healthier, start by drinking one extra glass of water. If you want to be wealthier, start by saving just $1 per day. If you want to be more productive, start by waking up 5 minutes earlier. It's not about doing more today. It's about staying consistent over time. What's one small thing you can do today to improve by 1%? Comment below. If you found this valuable,